A group of degenerate, dadless delinquents, Darius, Archibald, and Leah, found themselves in the harsh farmlands around Feldbrook, a place not unlike the rest of the world, ruled by entitled snob-nosed elves. After being volunteered by the local elven military, they found themselves exploring around town, finding odd jobs and even landing a small mercenary contract, in which they responded with all the cup fast they could muster and left to go bum around the countryside. Walking around, they found a small secluded town in ruins.
Hey, you guys want to play SimCity?
Fuck yeah, we do! Eventually, they came stumbling into the town of Terraston, looking for other degenerates to come to their new and up-and-coming train wreck of a village. Instead, however, they found the local bar owner yelling at one of the cute bar staff who had served them earlier, to which the party was having none of and probably murdered him and his cook, rescuing the barman and bringing him to manage their new town's tavern. Skip forward some weeks later, and they'd hired a crack team of dwarves to help them rebuild the town. Meanwhile, Darius had begun to get on Archibald's nerves. Not only was his family filthy dragon fuckers, but I'm not a dragonborn, I'm just scaly.
Shut up. Yes, you are.
But his gifted demon magic left Archibald spiting everything that he stood for, and to make sure their interactions were kept at a minimum, he coated his tower with more holy symbols than the world has grains of sand. Hey, you okay?
Stay out of my tower.
Deciding finally they should explore their surroundings, they found that close by was a monster-infested moat house, which was quickly dealt with, and a lone adventurer was rescued from its structurally unintegral crumbling remains. Enter Tyrell, a quiet, knowledgeable, outspoken cleric. Oh shit, guys, we need furniture for a tavern! Urgent rushing in a poorly constructed cart later, they were on their way to Fancy Pants City on a Lake, Fornana, to get the goods. Weeks later, returning mostly empty-handed with rapidly dwindling funds due to alcohol and drug addiction, Archibald decides enough is enough.
I am done with you all. I'm not risking myself for you guys any longer.
After Archibald's swift departure, no more than a few hours later, a singing tiefling came skipping down the road. Hi guys! I'm wanted up north, but was it cool if I hung with you guys? Yeah, it cool. Finally deciding that they could no longer sustain themselves on liberated booze, Leah had an idea. Ooh, guys, we should go see my dad up north. He could supply us with the booze. Yeah, but it would be good to learn the northern ways. Yeah! One long journey later, they discovered that Leah's perspective of her father was one of naivety, and he was in reality a heartless, unfeeling, cruel man. Sang and Darius were immediately imprisoned, and after an awkward banquet for the rest of the party, they all received magical exploding gems in their neck and were told to kill Lord Rellant, Leah's father's higher-up, lest they explode. After the disposal of Lord Rellant and an unfavourable family reunion ending in Leah's disownment, they set off back to their town, where they could rest with the bitter knowledge that they had even less alcohol than they had set out with. Unfortunately, the rest they had returned for ended the minute they set foot in town. With almost all the dwarves missing, the remaining two with broken limbs explained that the Steel Boots, a dwarven gang, had killed the dwarves and had been seeking their bartender companion for a debt of over 20,000 gold pieces. After explaining that he only owed the money because of some poor investments, it was time to get reinforcements.
No.
Aw, come on. You might get to kill dirt midgets.
Let's roll.
They were set to meet the Steel Boots the next day. Unfortunately for them, the Steel Boots weren't as thick as their boots were and had prepared, kidnapping their two NPC companions as leverage for what they were owed. Go on, do it. You won't. Oh shit, our healing battery was killed and we never really got to know. Oh shit, our bartender. Quick, get him! A grueling fight later, and everyone barely holding on for dear life, they were victorious. Now that the dust had settled, a desperate scramble ensued to find a way to resurrect their friend. Days later, they decided the solution would probably not just magically materialize in front of them, so they set off to an apothecary in Terraston, only to be notified that you probably should have set out earlier. In their days bumming around, waiting for the situation to resolve itself, they did, however, find a rather spooky-looking temple that screamed loot, and they set about burying their friend quickly and heading off. In short, it was nothing but puzzle after near-death, after puzzle, after near-death again, to finally arrive, only to find the final chamber with a hungover Afriti who only wished them to leave. And so, as a go-away present, they received a blade that could alter their very past, present, or future, and they are currently in discussion about what colour their airship should be.